Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be sharing a very interesting list because guess what? I will be sharing a list based on gay series that I will highly recommend you also go ahead, go watch and go support on the platform of Hulu. Yes, this is my personal breakdown of, some very interesting series that I will highly recommend watching. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your opinion down below in the comments. So we're gonna start off with The Ignorant Angels. It is a 2022 Italian series. The gay plot centers on the revelation of a secret life and the resulting interaction of two very different worlds. The secret affair comes when her husband, Manison, passes away in a tragic accident. Antonia discovers he had been living a double life. Hidden within his belongings is evidence that he had been in a passionate 7 year affair with a man that is named Michael. Initially, devastated, Antonia tracks down Michael, but, she definitely didn't have the approach that everybody thought, she would have. Let me tell you, this is a very emotional story that I will highly recommend watching. Yes, unfortunately, it's a mini series. We didn't get a part two, but I feel like the part one was pretty well represented, and that's why I had to include it on the list. And then moving forward, we have Everything's Gonna Be Okay. Nicholas is a gay Australian entomologist who becomes the legal guardian of his two teenage half sisters. His plot involves his relationship with Alex, a dental student. Their relationship explores themes of communication, love, and also domestic stability. The series was released in 2020 and has 2 seasons available. So the plot of the series is, basically circled around Nicholas and also Matilda's journey, a central storyline where she explores her identity and as well and her ambition on becoming a piano prodigy. And she is also queer. Yes, this one, let me tell you, very emotional. It's about love, it's about family, it's about grieving, it's about overcoming, and it's about finding and making sense of a reality that you didn't thought you would have to face. So that's why, this one is a super recommended one. And then moving forward, we have Difficult People. The primary plot revolves around Billy, and struggling comedian whose identity as a gay man is a center to his character, but often takes, backseat to his general Miss Procogly and bitterness. Billy is portrayed as an outsider who values his role as a centrical artist over his identity in season 3. He enters a more significant relationship with Toddy, which leads to a storyline where Billy feels trapped as Toddy's, corporate, gathering. Yes, this one was released in 2015 and it is a sitcom with 3 seasons that actually has really good feedback. I definitely do feel like this one is very popular. A lot of people have already watched it, already know about its existence, but just in case you missed out on it or you didn't know, here you go. I would recommend it. Very cute, very straightforward, but also very, how can I say, very appreciated series as well. And then moving forward, we have Love Victor. It is a teen drama series. It was released in 2020 and it has 3 seasons available. During season one starts, basically with high school feeling pressure to fit in this case, Victor. The season culminates into Victor coming out to his parents. His relationship with Benji is tested by family tension in season 2. Moving forward to season 3, Victor faces choices about his future and his romantic life, eventually deciding between, Benji and a new casual partner, Nick. The series ends up with Victor and Benji, reconciling, bringing the story to a full circle. So yes, I feel like this one doesn't need no introduction. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, then I know you know. One of the most popular, series is released, and I feel like a lot of people have watched it. That's why it got so much, love and support, especially because of Victor and everything that he goes through and just trying to figure out who he really is and what he wants. And then we have Big Boy. It is a British series with 3 seasons. The story follows Jack, a shy, closeted, grieving the recent passing of his father. Jack is paired with his roommate Danny, a mature student. Despite the different places on they form an intense, platonic bond where Bonnie, in this case Danny, acts as a ally, helping, Jack navigate, gay bars, and yes, just to figure out himself, just to be the friend support that he doesn't have. It was released in 2022 and has 3 seasons available. And yes, it's a major, major emotional arc that involves Jack struggles to come out to his mother, fearing that she will basically reject him. So this one is very personal. And yes, the season finale will be coming out in January. So stay tuned for season 3 because I feel like it will be promising a lot, especially on the outcome. So yes, this is my five, that I could have found it interesting to watch on Hulu. If you guys know any other ones, please drop them down below in the comments. And I want to say thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it. Until the next video, and goodbye.